Welcome everyone to the dance floor where life lessons are learned through the art of dance. I'm your host, Anna Harsh, and today I wanted to share my 30-day gratitude challenge with you. It's been such a tough year for all of us, all over the world. No matter where you are listening right now, 2020 has been tough, everyone. With that in mind, I kept thinking about the holiday season coming up, especially Thanksgiving and my birthday right after Thanksgiving, and how I was going to prepare for the holiday season. I used to own a small dance studio in West Virginia and offered a holiday concert every year to kick off the season. With that holiday concert, of course, came many preparations like choreography, rehearsals, sewing costumes, and cleaning the theater, and of course decorating the theater as well. Lots of physical preparations. But backstage, as I prepared to take the stage, I usually stopped and found myself getting into a mindful stage right before I performed. Beginning with just being still backstage, I would take a breath in and exhale out slowly. This was to calm the nerves and clear the mind. Then I usually said, thank you, just really softly, just to acknowledge the moment. It was a gift, this gift of dance that I had. And I was about to share it with the audience. And I never wanted to take that for granted. And sometimes we can get caught up in the rush of getting ready for a show and not stopping to say thank you. So having that opportunity, the physical strength of dancing, and the freedom to share your work is a moment I didn't want to take for granted. So I always wanted to take a minute to just acknowledge that and say thank you. It's something I do all the time now when I perform. This year, of course, is different, but I wanted to still prepare for the Thanksgiving and holiday season. So I thought of a 30-day gratitude challenge. Each day, starting November 25th through the 24th of December, basically Thanksgiving Eve to Christmas Eve, a chance each day to say thank you in different ways. Each day will have a little activity that doesn't take very long, but November 25th will start. It will kick it off. Kick off the 30 days with a restorative yoga class for free. Yes, that's right, I said free. I'm offering an online event on November 25th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom, and the link to join is on my website, allegrodancecompany.net. Now, if you haven't attended a yoga class before, don't worry, don't stress. Join us. This class is a slow-paced class of postures and simple poses that are all supported by a blanket or a pillow. These poses are usually done laying down or seated and held for about 5 minutes or so to achieve relaxation. But there's so many benefits of restorative yoga, such as calming the nervous system, and we could all use a little more of that right now. Some of the postures aid in digestion, they promote mindfulness, and they help us stay in the present moment without being distracted or worrying about tomorrow. Throughout the class, I will encourage you to take a breath, an inhale and an exhale. A slow, deeper breath in and out just to keep you on track. This is a great class for beginners as well as those that have practiced yoga for years. So why not join us? It's free, and it will do your body and mind as well as your spirit so much good. During the class, I will usually encourage you to release and let go of those muscles that you might be gripping along the way. It helps you develop awareness of your own body and how you might be holding on to tension. Restorative yoga is a great way to perhaps end or start your week. Sometimes I use just a few of the poses like legs up the wall to end my day. It's one of my favorite restorative poses. This pose is so great for so many reasons. All you do is get yourself close to a wall nearby and bring your legs straight up and lean against it so that the weight of your legs is really supported by the wall. And this pose is good for many reasons because it regulates your blood flow. It relieves swollen feet or ankles. It's great for varicose veins. It improves your digestion. It restores your tired legs and feet from walking or working all day. It stretches out the back of the neck, the front of your torso, and the back of your legs all at the same time. And for me, it also helps with sleep. And for those of you out there that are having sleepless nights, join me. Bring those legs up the wall and try it tonight. You'll thank me in the morning when you get a little more rest. So if all of this sounds amazing to you, join me November 25th, Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time via Zoom. Remember, it's free, so join us. The link is on my website, allegrodancecompany.net. Just click on classes and workshops, and you'll see a list of amazing events that are all online. So what happens after the restorative class? Well, that begins your 30 days of gratitude. Each day there's a small activity to do, and I'll tell you a few on this podcast. And you can find the entire list on our website, allegrodancecompany.net. Same place, just click on those classes and workshops. Okay, everyone, I'm going to take a quick break, and when I get back, I'm going to give you some of those activities to start your gratitude journey. So stay tight, and we'll be right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone. We were talking about this 30-day gratitude journey we're going to embark on starting November 25th. Now, the first day, of course, besides the yoga class, the restorative yoga class that I was chatting about earlier, that's November 25th at 6 p.m., and that's a great way to start that 30-day challenge. Perhaps, though, also on day one, I encourage you to just pause and listen to your surroundings. And you might be thinking, well, what does that mean? Well, this is a great practice to clear your mind and calm your nerves. You can do this inside your home, sitting in a chair or laying down in your bed. Or if you're outside somewhere, just sitting maybe in a park or just outside your house. If you're in your home, try to find a quiet space and just sit in your favorite chair, or like I said, maybe it's in your bed. Close your eyes for just a few minutes. It doesn't have to take long for these activities to work. Just sit and listen. What do you hear around you? Is it someone maybe in your home walking or running water? Do you hear a dog barking outside your door? Perhaps you can hear the hum of one of your appliances. Whatever the sound is, just notice it. Just be still enough to notice. And that's part of the practice. Just to be still and notice your surroundings, to start becoming more mindful and slowing down. So that is part of day one. Now we're going to move into day two. In day two, I want you to listen to a song that motivates you. What is that song for you? Write it down. Maybe write into our podcast and let me know, what is your favorite song? Let us know here at the dance floor. I'd love to know what motivates you. Is it a fast song or a slow ballad? Is it jazz or classical? Or maybe it's a rap song. Think about why it motivates you. Is it the lyrics? Maybe an inspirational message or story that speaks to you in the song? Or is it just the beat of the song that gets your heart rate up and gets you going and out the door in the day? Do you listen to the song often? Is it something that you wake up to and it's every day for you? You listen to the same song? Or maybe it's a song that maybe you're in your car and you're off to work. Is that the song that gets you going or helps you get on the highway and get started? Ask yourself why it motivates you. And what is that motivation? Is it to keep going? Is it to wake up? Is it to stay the course? Or does it motivate you to work harder? For me, one of the songs I really do love is called Lovely Day by Bill Withers. The lyrics just capture what you want to hear. And for me this year, that was the song. I think my favorite line is, when the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face. Doesn't that just sum up 2020? Well, perhaps you might want to make a whole playlist of songs that get you through the day, from the beginning of your day to the end. How do you start your day? That's one of the songs that I like listening to when I'm just like, gosh, I don't know if I can go any further. And then I hear that line, when the day that lies ahead of me seems impossible to face. Just seems like every day this year, right? Well, that's the kind of song that gets me through. And besides listening to a song that motivates me, before I get out of bed and my feet even touch the floor, I begin the day by saying thank you. Just thank you for another day to become something better, something more, another day to start an adventure, to learn something new, find something more with your day, do something with your day. And for many of us, it might be challenging this year. Well, let's move to day 3. So you've made it through the first couple of days. Day 3. Day 3 is about taking a walk and clearing your mind. It's something simple you can do, and it doesn't matter how long you take that walk. But for me, I usually try to spend 20 minutes to almost an hour taking a walk. Now, depending on where you live, you may be able to take a walk outside. I live near a beautiful walking trail where I can get to it easily every day, no matter what. And so it's about a 1 to 2 mile walk for me, almost every day if I can. It helps me to clear the mind and get my body moving. Now, if you can't walk outside where you live because of weather, I know winter is coming and it might be too cold to take a walk. So take a walk indoors. Now, I know what you're thinking, but it's really not that bad. I've done it before. When I used to live in a small apartment, I would put on my favorite song or favorite television show, or maybe nothing at all, and just walk in place and breathe and just take a few minutes to think and clear your mind. Think about your day. A chance to listen to your breath, a chance to slow down. It does help. Sometimes I come up with the best ideas after my walk. It's a chance for the mind to get rid of the clutter, yesterday's news, and all of the things that happened the day before. So day 3 is about taking a walk and clearing your mind. So let's review. Day 1. Besides the yoga class that I'm teaching November 25th, remember it's at 6 p.m., and to sign up online at allegrodancecompany.net. Day 1 is to pause and listen to your surroundings. Remember to listen to all those just noises and things that are surrounding you. Day 2 is to listen to a song that motivates you. Maybe a whole playlist. This might encourage you to make a great playlist for the rest of the season. And day 3 was to get outdoors if you can and take a walk. Or maybe just take a walk inside of your home, even if it's small. I used to just walk in place when I lived in a small apartment. A chance to clear the mind and get rid of the clutter. Well, I hope this gives you a start for my 30-day gratitude challenge. I hope it inspires you to prepare for this holiday season. There's so many things we have to be grateful for. Just take a look at your surroundings, like I said before, or the loved ones that are helping you every single day. Tell them thank you. I'm grateful for this podcast this year. It was a chance to share my experiences and meet so many of you around the world as my guests. It's been a way to connect and know that we're not alone. We're going through this together, and we'll get through it. It's nice to know that there are people and places and events and adventures just waiting for us once this is all over with. Well, I might not be having a birthday party in person this year with lots of people, but maybe a Zoom birthday party with family and friends might be kind of nice to catch up. Don't forget, everyone, I am hosting a Merry and Bright fitness class each Sunday in December. Every Sunday at 6 p.m. via Zoom, of course, starting December 6th through the 20th. This class is a mix of ballet barre, yoga, and Pilates, all rolled into one. Another great opportunity if you haven't done a lot of exercise and want to start to move again, join me. This class is a great way to tone, raise your heart a little bit, and gently stretch your body so that you feel like a whole person again. I'm calling it Merry and Bright because, well, we've had a dark year, haven't we? So I thought we could use a chance to be merry and bright. So go to the website allegrodancecompany.net and click on classes and workshop. And there you'll see that you can register for Merry and Bright classes. These 3 classes are $25, and that's for your whole household. So encourage your daughters or sons or moms and dads. Encourage your whole family to enjoy this with each other. Now's the time, everyone. It's 3 classes. They're an hour each, and it's only $25. To finish the year, I'm offering a New Year's Eve Refresh and Restore yoga class. It will be December 31st, New Year's Eve, at 10 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. I thought it was a great way to start off New Year's Eve. Refresh and Restore, a chance to say goodbye to 2020 and start over. This class is an online event via Zoom, and you can find it on our website, of course, allegrodancecompany.net. It's free, and it's my gift to you. New Year's Eve Refresh and Restore Yoga. Now, if you haven't tried yoga before, like I said, give it a try. This is a great opportunity. It's free. And as I mentioned earlier, there's so many benefits for the mind and the body, but especially to lift your spirit. I think we all could use a lift right now, right? So for you dancers out there, join me, no matter where you are in the world. Welcome. You're welcome on my dance floor anytime. Join us, and you can find all those amazing classes on our website, allegrodancecompany.net. Thanks so much to all of you around the world that has been listening to my podcast. I see that you are listening from all over the world, from Italy to Morocco, from New York City to California. So thank you all for listening. Grazie, danke, merci, gracias, arigato. Thank you all. I couldn't have done this year without you all. I hope I have inspired you all to be proud of who you are and to move with confidence and be more inviting and caring of others all over the world. Dance has taught me so many life lessons, as you've heard before on the podcast, but I think being grateful is one of them. Try that 30-day gratitude challenge. Come on, everyone. Keep a journal along the way. See if your perspective changes. Evaluate how you feel by Christmas. Do you feel changed? I hope so. Maybe a little more inspired? Maybe a little calmer? Maybe a little more merrier and bright? I hope so. Thanks for joining us on the dance floor. Again, I'm your host, Anna Harsh, and until next time, keep dancing and moving on the dance floor. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.